Space in October. Nights with monsters, Mars takes an alternate route, and meteors from Orion. Monster planets Jupiter and Saturn are noticeable over the course of the night in October. Promptly at night, you'll track down them toward the southeast, moving gradually toward the west with the stars throughout the evening. They structure a triangle with the splendid star Fomalhaut. While seeing this threesome, note how the planets focus with a consistent light, while the star sparkles. This can be a simple method for knowing whether what you're taking a gander at is a planet or a star. Mars has been consistently working its direction toward the east the entire year like it normally does, compared with the foundation star. Yet, toward the finish of October, Mars ends this obvious movement and afterward seems to turn around the course. Throughout the following 3 months, from November to late January, Mars pushes toward the west every evening. Then close to the furthest limit of January, it switches heading once more and proceeds with its toward the east excursion. This is known as the retrograde movement of Mars. It occurs about like clockwork, and it truly stunned early eyewitnesses. That Mars seems to alter its course is a deception brought about by the movements of our planet in its circle passing by the red planet in its circle. It's just plain obvious. Earth and Mars are on these generally roundabout ways around the Sun, similar to vehicles on a course, and Earth is on the internal, quicker track. About like clockwork, we surpass Mars, which is moving more slowly in its circle. During that period while we're passing Mars, and before we round the curve in our circle to pull away from it, we see Mars in retrograde, seeming to take a different path, despite the fact that it's actually pushing ahead in its circle. So observe Mars throughout the following couple of months, as it seems to turn around the course. Note how its position changes regarding Betelgeuse, Aldebaran, and the Pleiades over the course of the weeks. And you'll observe what was once a wellspring of extraordinary interest for cosmologists, yet which we presently know is only an indication of 2 planets passing in the evening. The Orionid meteor shower is dynamic all through October and November and tops the evening of October 20th. It's a moderate shower, normally delivering 10-20 meteors each hour at its top, under clear, dull skies. This year, the moon will be around 20% full on the pinnacle evenings, so it will metal a piece when it rises 2 or 3 hours before first light, yet shouldn't thoroughly indulge the survey. The shower's name comes from the way that you can follow the ways of its meteors back to a region in the sky close to Orion. These meteors are parts of residue abandoned by Comet Halley in a path that reaches out along its circle. They will generally be splendid and quick, and they frequently leave relentless paths that can gleam overhead for a couple of moments after they streak by. No extraordinary gear is expected to notice meteor showers. Simply ensure you're sufficiently warm and seeing from a protected, dull spot away from splendid lights. Then you should simply gaze upward and have fun. Here are the periods of the moon for October. All keep awake to date with NASA's missions to investigate the nearby planet group and past at NASA. Gov. I'm Preston Ditches from NASA's Stream Drive Lab, and that is what's up during the current month.